Grand Rising Kings and Queens, blessings of life. It's your girl NyleRivers back with another transparent truth. And y'all already know the vibes. Y'all better talk to me nice and don't talk to me twice. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I have been doing some deep rooted healing. And I learned some shit about myself. Your girl really isn't gay. Yeah. How'd I learn that? No, you bitches just be dipping and dabbing, you fucking bisexual hoes. I can't stand y'all. I really am not gay. No, hear me out. Hear me out. I really swore up and down I was. I swore up and down I was because I was molested for so long. And because I did have so many men who took power in trying to control me that I never wanted to be feminine. I always wanted to hang with the boys so I could be a little boy because the little boys didn't seem to get touched on. And I know that's not true realistically, but I never wanted to feel feminine. Feeling feminine meant being weak, and being weak showed me a vulnerability that I didn't want to have because I know if it showed it to me, it showed it to the next motherfucker, and I wish a nigga would. Okay, okay. So yeah, I didn't like it. So when I was doing my little thing with the ladies, I was like, we get to sensualize each other, you know, we get to embrace each other, we get to make love to each other, which is, in my mind at the time, I was like, well, this isn't as bad as being with a guy. But overall, I still wasn't comfortable in my body. I didn't enjoy, like, because you know your pH be off when you have so many people molesting you, but you don't know that because you don't even know what the fuck pH is. So you're smelling yourself. You're going through a lot of discharge. That's different. The coloring is discolored. Um, you know, I didn't have a lot of toiletries growing up, so I usually did smell bad in general. Like I smelled like underarms. My hair wasn't done. I really didn't feel beautiful. So that really just pushed me away from any idea that I could be a pretty girl or that I could be a beautiful young woman. And even when people would be like, "Oh, you're adorable," I wanted to tell them I'm a fucking demon. Like, what do you mean? Because if you think I'm adorable, then that means I'm something you can take advantage of. You know, so I really just went through the process this past week, and just really analyzing everything that I've experienced and everything I've been through, you know, and everything that I was holding on to so deeply. And finally got to a very healed place in my life where I am officially at peace in a way that I never thought I would be, because it's like, you know, I I mentioned a decent amount of times on my page, you know, I was raped twice when I was in the United States Navy. I've been touched on by brothers. I have been touched on by uncles. I have been touched on by people, random ass people that my mother has brought around. I have been touched on by motherfuckers that I was raped by a guy I was actually having sex with. He could have waited. He could have waited. Like, that's how deep it is. It's like when people are constantly always taking advantage of you. I asked for one night, gang. One night. One night. That's all I asked for because I was so drunk and I felt like shit and I was sick and I felt like I was about to throw up. And he just came and he was like, "Oh, viewer's discretion is advised." If I didn't say that, I didn't say that already. But he went and he was like, "Oh, you know, come here, let's try stuff." And I was telling him like, "No, I'm tired. I don't feel good. I don't feel good." I was woozy. I was all over the place. I was like, you know, like blacking out. Literally, I was blacking out drunk. And I had like other shit in my system at the same time that I was trying to get out. And yeah, he just didn't listen to me. And when he got the opportunity, jumped his ass right on top of me, started choking me and fucking me. So there's been a very long process for me to even say, "Akira, you know, you just want to be feminine. You know, you just want to be loved by a man. You want to be loved by a man. You just feel like a lot of niggas ain't shit." Because it also brings into account, because you have to take into account, it's not just being molested, it's not just being sexually assaulted, it's not just being raped. I've been all the above in every single way. It's also about being in abusive relationships. It's also about how your parents have treated you, your environments growing up. I was abused so much, like literally almost every day of my fucking life. I was having my stomach kicked in, my fucking face bruised up. I wasn't able to go to school because I had marks from head to toe. My mother was breaking broomsticks off of my back, literally taking whatever she could, razors, just to hit on me. Like, it was that fucking deep. And then turned around and told me, "Akira, you're crying for no reason. You know, I only did that to protect you." Now she sends her pussy to 17-year-olds. I just had to throw that out there. So if you know Natasha Nicole Van, just keep your sons away from her. Yeah. And if you know our brother Solomon Green, I think his last name is Green, keep him away from your daughters. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm here, and I'm here to say I wasn't delivered from gay by God. I was just I'm not gay, and I just want to feel sweet and smooth like a baby's bottom. What the fuck? So weird. Where the fuck did that download come from? I apologize. Sometimes I be talking and then they be sending me shit and that sounds so pause right there. Um, I just want to be sweet. I want to feel safe. I want to feel loved. I want to feel like a newborn. Oh, I get what they were trying to say me. Don't do that shit to me again, cause y'all had me creeped out. I want to feel like a baby. I want to feel like protected and loved, like somebody really gonna take care of me, and instead of me always being beat on or somebody disrespecting me or me taking care of that man and paying on his goddamn bills. Dave, I'm not even gonna say your full name, gang, but I know your girl is taking care of you because you moved in with her right after. Hey, you definitely be on my page, so I hope your bitch see this too. Oh, I'm messy. Let me go. All right, I love y'all. Peace and love, my love.